This is Morning Motivation for Educators on the Bee Podcast Network. Learn about all the shows at beepodcastnetwork.com. You'll hear from a variety of formal and informal educators who help put this podcast together. If you'd like to contribute your voice to this show, please go to morningmotivationedu.com to apply.
Welcome to Morning Motivation for Educators. I'm Danielle Nuhfer, a former teacher who knows firsthand how exhausting and overwhelming this work can be. After 20 years in the classroom and 2 bouts of burnout, I've found tools to help teachers not just survive, but thrive. Teaching Well was created to help educators like you manage stress, find balance, and reconnect with the passion that brought you to teaching. This podcast is your space to breathe, reflect, and take those small steps toward feeling more grounded and fulfilled. Your well-being is crucial to your school's success, and I'm here to support you. This year, give yourself a gift of the season. I just realized that I've been writing and talking about the seasons of teaching for over 5 years, and I keep coming back to them because they are still so true. They help us understand burnout, honor our natural rhythms, and make sense of the very real ebb and flow of the school year. If you haven't read my original writing, here's a quick and simple summary of the 4 seasons of teaching, a cycle we move through again and again. Season 1 is renew. So in the Northern Hemisphere, it's September, October, and November. It's the start of the school year, more or less. New students, fresh energy, anticipation. It's exciting, and because of this excitement, we often work longer and harder than at any other point. The trap is believing that this pace should and can continue all year long. Season number 2, rebuild. December, January, and February. You found a rhythm. This is where you must deliberately pull back, leave on time, reconnect with life outside of school, and rebuild the reserves that were spent during the fall. Season number 3, regroup. March, April, and May. The light at the end of the tunnel appears. We refocus, stay consistent, bring students and ourselves back to the routines that carry us to the end of the school year. Season number 4, recharge. June, July, and August. The exhale. A true reset, if you allow it, instead of working your way through the months meant for recovery. So the gift of this season is to rebuild. Now that you're in a rhythm, rebuild your reserves so you can avoid bouts of burnout. If you don't intentionally create space to recover from the energy you poured into those first months, it becomes nearly impossible to reach the end of the year as the healthiest version of you. I'm someone who loves the new year as a chance to check in with how I'm steering the ship of my life. What's working? What isn't? What choices am I making on autopilot? In this rebuild season, I found a lot of success in using December to focus on those small, simple life habits that help me prepare for whatever shifts I want to make in January. Recently, I was revisiting Rachel Hollis's Last 90 idea, and her 5 to Thrive habits really stuck with me. They're simple, rooted in consistency, and easy to personalize. So I decided to begin in December and commit to some of these habits for the final days of the school year, or for the calendar year. Here are her original 5 to Thrive habits. Wake up earlier, drink water, aiming for about half your body weight in ounces each day, express gratitude by writing down 5 things you're grateful for. Give up a food, not to moralize, but to just interrupt the autopilot. Cut one thing, one type of food you want less of. And then move your body for at least 30 minutes, focusing on how it makes you feel. The one I wasn't sure I could stick with was give up a food habit. I don't love restricting myself or moralizing food. But in complete transparency, I've been eating a lot of frosted mini wheats before bed. So I'm not giving up cereal. I'm just choosing that cereal. It's not deprivation. It's intention. So what does my frosted mini wheats have to do with rebuilding and with teaching? Everything. You've just been through a huge lift of the first trimester. Your first round of grades, conferences, all the systems, all the energy. Renew season is intense and necessary. But now you need to step back. For me, it was realizing that I was relying on some food just to make myself feel a little bit better at the end of the night. For you, it could be something completely different. That's why I like just looking at these little habits in December. And now what I want to do with my time and what I am going to encourage you to do with yours is to spend some time rebuilding. And what better time to do that than the moment when you need it most? I'll keep you posted on my rebuild challenge and let me know if you would like to join me or do join me. And in the show notes, I made a checklist in case you want to personalize it for your own journey. So if this idea resonates with you, I'd love for you to explore it more deeply. You can also order my book, The Path of the Mindful Teacher, or join the waitlist for the next round of Meet the Mess with Mindfulness, where we practice all of these ideas together in real time. You can find links for this training and the other ways we can work together in the show notes. Remember, caring for yourself is the best way to care for your students.
Thanks for listening. And whatever role you have in education, we have a podcast for you at bpodcastnetwork.com. Who among your friends and colleagues needs to hear this message today? Please share it with them right now.